Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you doing on this beautiful Monday morning? President's Day.
President's Day. Oh my gosh, the weather is beautiful. Three poles.
And it has not been started in quite some time.
No.
Maybe I need
It needs to warm up a little bit.
Need to choke it a little bit.
We've had that thing forever.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Echo sent us this blower probably 6 years ago. Had to have been 2015 or 16, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But this thing is legit. And I'll be honest with you, I don't treat it very well. Don't put new fuel in it, never take the old fuel out of it. And it fires up every single time. But it's supposed to be almost 60 degrees here today. Alright guys, so I don't know if I'll plug it in or not. Sorry, I'm losing my voice from that live last night. But both of these units here, we rented out. These were the last two 10x10s we had available, and we rented both of them out to one tenant. I broomed them out already, but I wanted to bring the blower in and just get them really cleaned out. So this is the second time in 3 months we've rented this unit out. So whenever the tenants come in and out, they leave quite a bit of dirt and dust off their boxes and their feet. So we're getting it cleaned out here real quick. I ended up not being real happy, so I wanted to bring the blower back down today. Oh, nice meeting you, man. Yeah, you too. Take care. Clean.
Am I making way?
I mean, if you can just do the rest of it here. Oh, everything else is melting off, guys. If you can see, the grass is starting to come through. The chickens are starting to explore a little more. It's kind of exciting, but then it also shows you the mess you have left underneath, like piles of gravel and some more down there. I don't know who did that, but definitely gonna have to clean it up. Some cardboard from, I think, Christmas time that got covered up with the snow, first snowstorm. Yeah, so anyways, we'll worry about that at a later date.
Are you just gonna stand there?
I was waiting on you to say something. Here's one of our late night excursions. We lived off monsters for probably about 3 days straight.
Yeah.
And I know I got a bunch more down around there too. It's kind of like you get out of the truck with it and like downing it to continue going on, and then you just sit it somewhere. No frozen. The good thing is the one underneath is not. I'm gonna drop it real quick. Watch yourself. Thought I was going to. All right. What the heck are those things? Oh.
Are those roly things?
Dead ones, maybe? Oh.
Huh.
Ready?
Whew. You and your crazy ideas.
So TQ, what do you think about painting those boards green?
I don't care. I mean, it wouldn't be today
Why not?
because the wood is wet, so we have to let them dry.
It won't take them long. It's 60 degrees out here.
Let's do it. Let's do like green and pink. You know, every other
Okay,
board.
never mind. We're just gonna stain them. See how this goes? Come up with an idea. TQ runs way off on it. Let's get them on. Oh yeah, those are warranted. Spencer approved.
Oh.
So yeah, the wood's up here. We're done. And I'll tell you what, man. Just the sunlight being out here is absolutely gorgeous.
It is. It is. It is beautiful.
You don't
It really
realize
is.
how much you miss the sun until you don't have the sun for a couple months, you know? And I miss the sun.
Honey,
so
what are you doing?
I'm gonna tan. Just like last time I was in Florida.
Wow, do you guys see that tree?
For a whole 2 seconds. Your zipper's down too. Man, you're really getting into it, aren't you?
Alright, so I had to cut that whole section out. I didn't realize my zipper was down. This is a family channel.
Trying to get sun in all the right places, huh?
No, man, it just, you don't realize how much you like the sun until you don't have it. So,
Makes you want to think to move south.
no, I like Ohio. I like Ohio. I like going south too. Like, Florida's great, but like after a couple weeks, I'm good with that heat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'd much rather freeze. Here's lined up. That's not right. All right, we did it wrong the first time. Won't be the last time. You get it? Ready? You in? Good?
Yep.
Good. It's like summertime. Flies are out, bees are out, dump trailers getting put together. Let's go.
Yeah.
So last part is we just put a couple of screws in here and it's strong enough to hold it together. Push that out just a hair. Good. I can't see anything. The sun's I got to run down to the storage unit real quick. Shouldn't take long. Just meeting a new customer, but it's kind of a big day because we now only have 2 units left, which are the 2 6x6s. Everything else is completely filled up, so we're running pretty much about 95% occupied without really doing the whole entire number idea, I guess you could say. So yeah, we're running really high occupancy rates. Give me 1 second here, I'll try not to spill too much. Anyway, so I'm gonna meet a new customer down there, and potentially he's gonna take up the last unit that we have available, the last 10x10. We do have one 10x20 that potentially will be coming available at the end of the month. And that's just kind of the storage game, guys. It you know, customers come and go. Sometimes they, like, we have customers that have been there 12 years, and then we have other customers that have been there 40 days, and they're just looking for temporary storage and then long-term storage. It's really just learning the whole entire that side of the business. Yeah, I'll actually be able to see out the front window again. Been meaning to do this for a couple days now, and finally got to it. Look how nasty that window is. Let's get it cleaned off here. Yeah. We'll actually be able to see now. Looks like that windshield wiper broke now though. So this one broke during the first storm. Looks like that one may now have broke. So definitely have to get that taken care of. To answer some of your questions, I know you wonder why we haven't put a fence up around this location, and simply it is in the works, guys. It just takes time, and we have to do things in stages. This stuff is not cheap whatsoever, so we are going to do it eventually, but we have to acquire some things as well before we can do it. But the plan is to automate this place as much as possible so we don't have to come there. All right, guys, I'm out of here. The last 10x10 we had available as of right now is rented out. All we have are 2 6x6s. So gonna talk with TQ. I think, and I will say, sometimes things work out better than you expected. And I know even with the tenant that broke into his unit, that was a little setback for us. But I will say personally, I think the storage facility has worked out better than what we even expected. I will say it's kind of a learning curve for our tenants, but now we're in month, what, 3 here coming up. Last month, or this month, was our best month ever. December was kind of rocky, you know, right there around the holiday times. People were kind of slow to pay, and kind of had me like question it a little bit. We still paid for the mortgage on the facility, and we still cash flowed really well, but it just wasn't where I wanted to be at. And, you know, to expect our return, because, you know, we did invest a large sum of money, of our own personal money, into this. So technically we're paying ourselves back the money that we loan on the business first, and just reinvesting what's left back into the business. So yeah, for me personally, I think it's turned out better than we expected. When we inherited this location, I think we had 8 total units that were available maybe. And just now coming, you know, a few months later, we literally have our 2 smallest units, and all of the newer units that we've rented out, I think probably right around like 7 so far, all of those are at market value. So we haven't even did a price adjustment yet with our new customers, because obviously we wanted to add value here, like we're doing with the new security, cleaning stuff up. and all of that stuff before we do a price increase. But we got some more stuff here we want to do before that happens. And then it'll really get to the point here where, you know, as we go building this thing up and growing it and getting it to market value, to where we're doing really, really well off of this, paying ourselves back, and also, you know, taking care of the things here that should have been taken care of all along. But, you know, it is what it is, and every owner's different. The last owners did a good job. You know, they just didn't bring things up to the 21st century, if you know what I'm saying. Online paying. All right, guys, so I know a bunch of you always ask where we get our subliminated hoodies at and all of our work stuff. Now, I will say this place really doesn't ship around, so if you're not local to us here in Stark County, it might not be a good thing, but this is where we go to. Rejo Sporting Goods, that's what it's called. So you can get subliminated, you can get work uniforms here, sport uniforms. Like, they take care of all of Stark County sports, and probably even further than what I know. I'm just saying what I know. But yeah, come here. Rejo's, it's on West Tusk and Perry Township.
Yep.
And Jason, or who else, Savannah? Tracy, Derek, they'll get you hooked up. Yeah. So
Thank you.
All right, so uniforms are ordered for 2022.
Yeah, buddy.
And if you guys wonder, I know I always wear the same shirts and stuff. Sometimes I wear the polos like I have on right now, but go through about 20 shirts a piece per season, so
They get dirty.
real dirty.
Like our
UPS guy discovered his horn. All right, so now we got to go to Office Max. We need office supplies, and it's right across the street, so we're gonna get that taken care of as well. All right, guys, picking up some office supplies here, and we saw these desks. We have wanted to, and will probably eventually, once we get the office space going, to these stand-up desks. You have the option of sitting or standing, but just check that out. You could literally work at standing level. TQ could pretty much just keep it all the way down.
I can stand at any level.
Yeah, that's right. Any level.
There's a button here, like, of a person sitting, and you just hit it, and it goes to, like, sitting level. I'm sure you can probably manually, like, put in, like, what your level is.
Right.
And then the standing one.
It's pretty cool. How much is this thing? On sale right now for the low cost of $5.59. Sounds like a deal. But it has a UV or a wireless charging for your cell phone as well.
Nice.
Built in. That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
What an absolutely beautiful day. We didn't do too much crazy stuff, just kind of just chipping away at things that need to get done. And one of the things I got to get done are these Christmas lights on this house. So if the weather stays good, which there is some weather, bad weather, I guess you could say, a little bit later on this week, you know, that could hinder some things and make it eventful. But if the weather stays good tomorrow, then we'll get those lights down real quick, and then yeah, might be an interesting video tomorrow as well. I'm working on something. I guess we'll wait and see if it comes to fruition or not. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye.